the beginning of every video. Hopefully it stays that way. But I can barely see the page, but that's just par for the course. Let's see if my live videos are showing. Yep, there it is. Okay, well, this is a late stream. Can't click on my own video for some reason, but this is a late stream. I mean, it's the second stream of my Monday, which I always do, but it's later in the day because that's just how my schedule went today. So yes, welcome one, welcome all. I'm going to practice something very difficult because earlier today in this morning or afternoon's live stream, I did this, which honestly it's cool and all, and I taught it a bit better to myself. Some people didn't understand what the fuck I was saying here, and to be honest, that just means I don't understand it well enough. So obviously, at one point, I will reteach this, but I didn't really push myself, right? I didn't really make any effort. I wasn't practicing anything specific. Even this bullshit was just bullshit. So now I'm actually going to practice something very difficult that I want to do, which is to make a person riding or sitting on a bike. So yes, we're going to continue with the bike thing, but this time I want to have someone sitting on it. So, and this will help me focus on my lines as well. Hopefully. Right? So it's a twofer. This way I get to practice the bike a bit more, but I also get to really challenge myself with the mannequin, right? And the reason I'm doing the head of the bike first is because I want to. Yo, what's good? Yo, what's good, Mully? Is it Mully? Is it Mally? Am I whitewashing it, or am I actually pronouncing it correctly with the brown accent? I can't tell. But what is up, right? Because Mali is actually a brown name as well, so it's something I don't know. But okay, wait. So this is the perspective I've chosen. Then something like this. I don't know. I stole this name. Okay, well then it's however you want it to be pronounced, I guess. Right? How the fuck do you steal a name? I'm so confused. Is it just an online persona, like an alias? That's what I'm curious about now. But either way, congratulations. Your theft was successful, for I have no idea. And you win. What do you win? Absolutely nothing. But you win. I mean, maybe you win some sense of pride from having stolen something successfully. Possibly. It is very possible. But yes, draw along, because you're about to be bored as fuck if you don't draw along, as you're well aware. Right? So, again, always trying to see that fucking perspective. It's the name of the game. Literally, if there's one thing you should just spam in art, from what the fuck? Why'd I spaz out? From what I'm understanding, it's like the number one thing everyone seems to promote, and it works. I mean, it seems to work. Evidently, if it stopped working, I would stop doing it and figure something else out. But it seems to consistently work. Oh, I fucked it up. No, I didn't. No, I did. I went way too far out. Should have stopped right there. Right. Okay, but yeah, I'm drawing a person on this bike, which is difficult, very difficult. Now that I remember, they used to call my father that. Oh, I guess it's a nickname then. Nice. But let's just do something like that. Now this is where the person comes into play, because I'm just gonna stop this right here, and maybe we can get a something like that. Maybe that's actually a bit. That's actually way off perspective, but I'm trying to think about like that thumb, right? is the hand mannequin that I've learned so far. Let's see. I do want this fucker to be sitting properly, so maybe I should just draw the front of the bike. Molly, you have issues. I did the exact same thing too, but when I do it, it's funny, I guess. But okay, back there. Again, I'm still trying to consistently see the perspective, but obviously it will get more difficult, or technically easier as time goes on, right? I don't know. But I am trying, and I'm really trying to focus on my lines as well. Fuck, I fucked that up. But thankfully I noticed it right before I did it. But yeah, I'm just trying to draw a person on a bike. Right? Ek chutki sandur, as they say. I don't know what relevance that has with anything, but I just remembered it from Om Shanti Om. I'm younger, so it's cuter when I do it. No, I don't think anybody ever said it was cute when you do it. Please, don't get it mistaken. It's still quite grotesque. But you get a pass because you're my fan, and that's what matters. Or apparently, I'm your fan. Whatever. Apparently. Okay, and then it goes. If it's down like this, it diagonally cuts across like so. You're my fan, yes, of course, yeah. Okay, I need to think about what's happening here. Because what's happening on the other side of this is this. And then it's like if this is the perspective, right? It's sort of cutting diagonally across. Right, that's sort of what's happening on the other side, right? And then it's but of course it's diagonal, right? So there should actually this text should technically be a bit more foreshortened. I'm just trying to figure out what that looks like from this angle because it's very difficult, right? So yes, again, everybody draw along. Broken draw. What the fuck, Tyrion Holtet, the man himself? Oh my goodness, what are you doing in my chat? You can't steal my fans. They're fuck off. They probably already subscribed to you. Actually, everybody subscribe to Broken Draw. His videos are 10 times better than mine. Than mine. Fucking voice crack. Can't stay for long, but gotta say hello. Yeah, what's up? What's up? I mean, I'm spamming the shit out of your time to shill back. Yeah, I'm spamming the shit out of his Discord, so it's only fair. Yeah, it's honestly only fair. But he is much better than I. He has taught me a lot, and his videos are much better. My videos are just a fucking. Actually, are his videos better? Yes, his videos are different and better in other ways. Yes. I can't be too self-defeatist. Oh shush, Broken Draw. What the fuck is he really him? Yes, he actually was like my 11th subscriber. So if the goat himself knows what I'm about, then it's only fair enough that everybody else, every single other one of you, also subscribe to me because I am valuable. And you must give me your valuables. But anyways, I can't fucking think and draw at the same time. I'm not him. Let me figure this out. Ooh, okay, and then it's wow, all that for one fucking line. I hate myself. Okay. Broken Draw, you're my fan. Fuck off. You can't take him. He's mine. You taught me a lot too. I appreciate it, bro. I mean, that's the beauty of art, right? We're all in this together. That type of shit. Yeah. And then I got to do something like this. Right? Yo, when you figure out how to draw a fucking bike mannequin, please let me know. Okay? Please, Tyrion, please. Because I'm dying out here. I think I'm getting better, but I'm dying. Okay, he's dipping. He's never gonna. I'll watch this VOD later, but I gotta go. Good to see it though. Thank you, brother. See you. See you later. I guess I'm never getting his advice. That's what I get for being alive. But there you go. Do something like that. And then again, we got to, this is, what is happening here? If it's coming down here, then we got something like, cool. It's starting to look more bike-like. One day I'll get his advice. Not today, but one day. How much are you paying him to show up and impress everyone on your chat? I'm not. Bro, that's crazy. I was just here in Broken Draw. The goat himself got here. Fuck you guys. Nobody believes in me. he genuinely subscribed to me like when I had 10 subscribers. And because I talked to him on Instagram a few months starting back, and I was like, how the fuck did you find my channel? Right? Because then we literally just started communicating on YouTube and shit. And he was the first comment on my channel, and his comment was, I believe in you, which is very, very, very encouraging, right? So that's why I keep saying this channel is going to be the GOAT. Nobody listened to me. They said I was crazy. But I think it's evident that at least I'm learning. I'm getting better, slowly but surely, right? But yeah, he's been one of my fans, subscribers for a while, because I'm better. Because I'm better. Okay, night. Okay, you're dipping too. Good night, greened second. I barely got to know you. Now he's gone. So sad. I've been following your IG since you had 11 followers. Will you remember me forever? I definitely will. You fucking, you won't let me forget you. So so I 100% will. Uh, but hey, I guess I'm getting better at drawing the bike a bit smaller, right? I'm still trying to figure out how big I want the entire thing to be. It'll probably be from like this to this. There's a range. I don't want to drive. What the fuck? I don't want to draw too big nor too small. He said right. Bro, I said right. I didn't say good night. What the fuck? Am I blind? Am I retarded? Right. I don't know what you're saying right to. Sorry. I'm so obsessed with my own drawing as well as hearing my own voice. So tough times. Tough times to be a narcissist. But can you please explain what you're saying right to? That'd be very helpful. But yeah, it is crazy, right? When you make a community and shit, people listen, they follow, and they beg. They beg for your attention. Damn, he really wants you to leave. Fuck off, Noy. Now, me personally, I wouldn't take that. You take everything up the ass. Don't even talk. All right? I know exactly what you're about. And it's about the booty. What the fuck happens here again? God, how am I forgetting? I think I may have made a mistake, but that is how we learn. I'm going to pretend like that mistake was intentional. I thought this channel was family friendly. The thing is, the problem is that you thought. That was the first step, right? You made a mistake even expending any energy of yours to think, because it was useless, because it's your thoughts. And second, no, it's not family friendly. Thank you for asking a very valid question. Okay, so the wheel, we can have something like this. Bro, unlearned seeing after Broken Draw show up. Bro, unlearned after seeing Broken Draw showed up to the stream for the first time. I don't know what this means. I honestly can't keep up with the new age way of speaking. What does bro unlearned mean? You're just saying I forgot how to learn because Broken Draw showed up? That's a shit joke, and you should feel bad about yourself. But because you're my fan, I'll validate you and say, wow, that was hilarious. Is that what you wanted? That was hilarious. You should feel proud of yourself. You should feel proud of yourself for having the courage to make a joke like that, actually, more than anything. But it's going pretty decent, actually. I'm about to fucking jinx the shit out of that right now when I make this wheel. Because I'm still struggling with the goddamn wheel, but Maybe it'll be okay. Wow, it actually was okay. Holy shit. Am I learning? Fuck you. I'm not unlearning. I'm relearning. Say whatever you want, GNG. He's forced to laugh or else we'll leave. That's true. I am your monkey of sorts. Okay. It's that side, and then we gotta on this side. Okay. Wow. That is a lot. It's still fucking off center. God damn it. It's still off center. But that is better than before. I think by a little bit, at the very least. Although I'm making a lot of perspective mistakes right now. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm still trying to figure out the wheel curvature. That's something I have to practice as well. But okay, so we did the front of the bike. Now we actually got to do the Zibakaruni. Right? So let's connect that like so. And we know this is something like this. That looks cool, not gonna lie. Thank you. I mean, it's a bit smaller, so maybe that's why. But again, when you let your brain rest, it actually looks. The fuck am I trying to say? When you let your brain rest, even like I spammed the shit out of this for literally like 10 hours, 10 and a half, 13, 14 hours over the course of 2 weeks, right? And then I stopped because I got tired of it and I got bored of it. But you still learn, you know? You still learn quite a bit. Something like that. Melody chill. I was just joking. It's a very complicated humor of mine. It is very complicated. I'll never understand for as long as I live. But now this is where we get to ignore all of you and focus on trying to create a mannequin that hopefully makes sense. Right? If I do this and then okay, do this up here. Again, this is extremely outside of my comfort zone, which is why I'm doing it, right? Expect a lot of mistakes. I've already made a million mistakes here, but expect a lot of mistakes with what I'm about to do because I've never had. I mean, I have in my latest drawing for imagination that I have to finish. And it'll be uploaded fucking like four weeks from now, right? I am drawing person on a motorbike, but I'm doing it now because I fucked that up so badly, right? So something like this. There you go. There you go. Okay. So now we've continued to establish our perspective, right? A perspective. And okay, the torso is roughly something like let's see, come down, bring it over a little bit. Right? And then you got the shoulder. Okay, I'm not gonna draw any of this right now because the arm is gonna overtake a lot of it. But again, this is the art wad mannequin roughly that I'm showcasing right now. So we could actually do something like maybe this, even though that ellipse is wrong, we could fraud it a little, right? This is the elbow pad that they teach. And then this is the arm. It looks a bit wonky. I know it looks a bit wonky, but I don't really know much about anatomy yet, like at all, right? So something like that. And this does technically jut a bit forward compared to this, right? And we need this piece of shit to be fucking sitting. So that's also very difficult. But first, let's complete this. Right? I don't know what to do with this left arm because I never put it on the thing. And this is obviously off, right? Again, I know everything's starting to blend together because I'm using only lines and I'm trying to describe things with lines, but it's small and if it's fucking difficult for me to see, I can only imagine what it's like for you guys. But yeah, like that is supposed to be the hand mannequin, like this right here. That's obviously the rear view mirror that's coming out, right? Lots of mannequinization going on right now, but Uh, yeah, just try to figure it out. I guess we can just have the left hand. I don't know. We can't make him Heil because YouTube will fucking ban me then, even though that'd be funny. Maybe we can just make him. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. We can make him, I guess, do this. I'm just gonna make him, I guess, make like a peace sign or something, right? That's pretty chill. Hands are difficult as always. We see the bottom of this. Make him do high. Okay, yeah, I guess I can make him do high. So that's the left hand, right? Okay, so it'd be like this. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Difficult to figure out, but obviously I can't draw like all the little details I want to because it's so small. But yeah, we can just do something like that. There you go. See, he's like, "Ayo, I'm on my way. Please fucking leave me alone." But now we gotta figure out the pelvic region, which is attached. There's like a ball socket right here. Which again, they teach at ArtWad. I haven't even done their mannequin thing properly, but I will, which you'll all see. I'm about to go off on that shit. Right. My new structure is just continue my old blocks. Right. This shit. Right. This shit. You know, I have 8 of them, but just be on each section within that for as long as I want until I get tired. Which is why I'm still on block 1 because I literally did crazy scooters for a fucking 2 weeks straight. It doesn't feel that long to you guys probably, but to me it's my life, so obviously it feels like a long time. But next is beginner roadmap, and I'm gonna be doing that shit. I'm gonna finish it. Is the whole point, right? So expect a few months of that because that's gonna be a really fun grind. I love that beginner roadmap, bro. It's so fucking good. And they added grind nodes, so now I can just spam, just repetition spam. Okay, but how would you look like sitting on a fucking... Okay, well now I guess I can sort of start adding this, right? Yeah, because his feet are going to be at the side, I assume. And I already know what's going to be here, I think. Right? Can't ever be too fucking certain, but I think I know. This is relatively wide. So what does a person look like sitting down? You know, you don't realize it until you're actually there trying to figure it out. But if this is supposed to be the trunk, then is it something like this? Oh god, he just looks like he's standing. No, he just looks like he's fucking standing. You know what? If that's the way it's gonna be, let's have him do a retarded position. We'll just make it look like he's like... There you go. he's just... He's fucking doing something retarded with his legs, that's for sure. Okay, because this is where the center is, and this is where I'm supposed to have something that's essentially like this. Right, and that's supposed to be the seat area. So it's supposed to obviously go centered like that. Even better up here, right? What the fuck? And we'll fuck it. We'll just make his left leg stick out that way because clearly this guy actually doesn't even know what he's doing. He's not. He's not waving. He's calling for help. Hold up. There you go. Please, please help. uh, Good, good. This is how art brings people together. Look at his left leg's also flailing. He's like, fucking somebody stop this thing. I don't know what to do. But I know what to do. I know how to continue this bike, that's for sure. There you go. And then again, like in the reference, there's something like this. Some long ass thing. I actually don't even know how to draw the back of the wheels because I haven't practiced that yet, right? Which is just how it is. Oh wait, let's draw his foot first. What the fuck? If his foot's like that, then yeah, he's like his legs are all sorts of fucked. he's only he's only holding on to one pedal or one handle because that's all he can do. Yeah, there you go. That's the lore we've created, everybody. Oh fuck, I made this go a bit incorrectly, but it's okay. Now we're just about to make shit up because I don't know what to do with the back, right? Because I've never drawn the back. I haven't practiced the back more than near. The fuck am I saying? What am I trying to say? I haven't practiced the back nearly enough. Jesus, so I know it's getting late. My brain's hurting. But what we can do, just because I know relatively what the back is, and because I have drawn uh, it enough to vaguely remember what it was encompassed like, we can do something like this, right? There you go. And then we can do something like, see, it doesn't really have to make sense. What's your favorite movie and anime, bro? That's really hard. Favorite anime, for the longest time, my favorite anime was One Piece and Gintama because I started anime, like properly watching anime, when I was 14. So back in 2012. Yes, I'm old or whatever, I guess. Is that old now? I don't fucking know. But yeah, One Piece was my number one and Gintama were my number one because I fucking love those two. One Piece is what got me into properly watching anime. And Gintama is just fucking amazing. Gintama is just the goat. Right? Like Gintama is just hilarious. And that's what it was for the longest time. But after finishing the Attack on Titan anime, which I was already a manga reader of for years, right? Like AOT is just too fucking good. Too goddamn good. Right. So it's hard to say, but it's basically quote unquote tied with One Piece and Gintama. But I also love Hajime no Ippo. I have a whole if you actually just type in go on Annie list and type in Viggy Vodka, you'll see my entire thing. You can see my entire anime list, all the ratings I've given. But yeah, bro, I fucking love anime. I actually haven't watched much recently in the past little bit because I don't know what to watch. I rewatched Eminence in Shadow because I love that show. It's fucking hilarious, bro. He's just LARPing as a he's literally just LARPing. It's fucking amazing, right? And he thinks everybody else is LARPing around him, which is even funnier to me. But okay, we drew somebody on a bike, and it only took 28 minutes. That's not bad. And it's not. It's this is actually like I think this is pretty decent. It's nothing incredible. I actually lost the perspective here, which did happen, right? I lost the perspective here for some reason, but we can fake it. I think if I can just reinforce this line like so, and then reinforce it here like so, and then we just do some stupid shit like this. My Mal is like 50% weird anime and 50% hentai. Amen, brother. Amen. I never put hentai on my Mal just because I already had too much on my plan to watch. And back then, that would have made it worse. Thankfully, I'm past that now. Real girls for me. I know, blasphemous sentence, but I'd be exactly where everybody else is if I didn't have a girlfriend. This is just fucking struggling. But, you know, Lord gave me a cute anime waifu. IRL, i.e. an Asian girl. And I fetishized the shit out of her. I goddamn changed my everything I saw to yellow, including her. Good times. But yeah, okay, cool. Mannequin, clearly not driving a bike, but mannequin on a bike, and it's believable, hopefully enough. Well, I guess it just comes down to the audience, right? What do you guys think? You think this looks relatively believable? You think it looks like it's a mannequin on a bike, right? It's all about the customer base's opinion nowadays, I guess. So let me know. I know this shit I did made it worse. I'm very well aware. And what about favorite non-anime movie? Oh, that's difficult. Because I don't really watch movies. I never did really, like before anime or whatever. Like I never really watched movies. OMG, the goat is back. Hey Corey, it was for my younger self though. Now I'm a sane man. Exactly. We all grow up, thankfully, or hopefully. But I really liked the Truman because back in COVID, I was like, fuck it, I'll watch a couple movies. So I started watching the Truman Show. That was really good. I really, really liked Jim Carrey's just acting in general and the music and everything that went there. Right. I really liked the Truman Show. I watched Good Will Hunting. That was really good. I watched Seven. That was also really, really good. Right. Uh, it's hard to say exactly what my favorite non. And I mean, I also grew up with a lot of Disney. I grew up with a lot of Family Channel in Canada, right? YTV. Superhero movie was fucking hilarious. I don't my fucking my drawing is so shit. I don't even know where the there it is. I don't even know what the other rear view was. I'm literally just darkening it just so I can sort of understand what I did. But yeah, it's hard to think of a movie, man. Plus, especially because I'm fucking drawing right now, you piece of shit. Don't you understand what I'm going through? But, but yeah, I don't. I guess let me try to think. Right, what are some movies I always decide to watch? I completely fucked this up. But what are some movies I decide to watch? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I can go back to anime. I fucking love Fairy Tale. I know that's gonna be controversial, but bro, Fairy Tale's so hype. Like, imagine as a 15-year-old, you see Natsuko Dragon Slayer or some shit for the first time. Really, really good times. Really, really good times. Um, have you seen 12 Angry Men? I have not. No, a lot of my friends are super into film and movies, but I am not. Oh, actually, I can say, I literally watched. I finally watched Lord of the Rings yesterday, or Lord of the Ring. Fuck yeah, Lord! I finally watched Lord of the Ring yesterday with my one of my boys, with my friend, my one of my best friends, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I watched the entire trilogy. I slept over on Friday. I slept over on Saturday. We watched the first one at night, and then we watched 2 and 3 yesterday, and I came back home. That was fucking incredible. So I guess, oh, I guess why the voice crack's killing me. But I guess for now, I'll just say Lord of the Rings or Lord of the Ring because it's what I recently watched and it's what I recently really liked as well. But what about you? What are your favorite movies? What's your favorite movie? Damn, bro, my phone. What I do? The voice crack fucked your phone up that badly? Jesus Christ, bro, that's pathetic. It's 2025. Get a better phone. Gentlemen, what you've witnessed is a Giga Chad mood. Never apologize, even if it's your fault, especially if it's your fault. Even if it's not your fault, pretend like it's your fault and then don't apologize anyways. Okay, I think this is good because this is a practice of form, right? Form and mannequinization. So I'm gonna leave this at that. I'm gonna rest my brain. Yes, I do that. Don't forget. So give me 10 to 15 seconds of pause. Let us all calm down, relax, have a good time. All right, cool. Oh no, greened second, dropped their phone. I mean, it's not much, but here, let me give you a new one, brother. How's this? I'll even make it like an old school iPhone. Why is my voice cracking so much? I'll even make it an old school iPhone for you. There. But because you drop your phone a lot, apparently we'll make it a fucking tank. There you go. just for you. Hello, Ramanan. Hello, Ramanan. How are you? Have you come upon my channel because you cannot sleep and your time zone is different? I am creating this bias because your name sounds South Asian, and I assume you're on South Asia. And yes, it's hypocritical because my name is also South Asian, and I'm in Canada. But because I'm brown, I can say whatever I want. Isn't that how it is? I don't know where I'm going with this. Please just tell me what's up. somebody respond. I cannot handle awkward silences unless it's my own voice. Clearly. Oh yeah, here's your phone. I just ended up doodling. Okay. Anyways, on to the next super difficult thing to draw. Well, what can we do? What can we do? Apparently, just woke up. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for taking the first step, and I'm even more proud of you for using my channel as your first means to essentially wake yourself up. Questionable choice life wise, but for me, it's great. Thank you so much. I'm just drawing what the back should look like here, like what we see there. Draw me a girlfriend. There. Just for you, she's also a ladyboy, so you can have fun both ways. There you go. That's the best you're getting. Anyways, back to the drawing. Uh, yes, I'm drawing the back of the bike. Wonderful, right? This is what it should look like. Although this is a bit too big, but just the gist of it. Cool. And then this just goes straight. Oh, it's supposed to stop around here, I guess. Something like that. This part I fucking just make up because it's too complicated in the real one. So until I can do that again, right? And then it goes down. We have a bunch of shit doing this. And I know I'm making this look super simple, but this is literally all because I've grinded my brain horribly when it comes to seeing the grid and like calculating everything on the grid. That's exactly the way I imagine the love of my life. Well, you're welcome. All right, this is the bond we have as as YouTuber and subscriber, right? As creator and audience. I understand you. Like, subscribe, and give me money. Oh, sorry, please give me money. There's more where that's coming from if you sign up for my Patreon. I actually created a Patreon with 3 tiers. What is it? Viggy is swag. Viggy touches me in my sleep. And Viggy, oh Viggy, where art thou, Viggy? How dare you leave when I'm in the middle of shilling? Goodbye, Green Second. I hope you have a good day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out. That's from Chibi Reviews. I just stole his. Or I should have said Viggy out, but I just stole his fucking his outro. But okay, we're done with this scooter. Let's draw some other shit. Do I still want to continue with scooters? Maybe. I want to draw something that's difficult. What does the audience say? Shall I continue with scooters but in a different angle? You know, because I want to work my brain. I want things to be very difficult, but what would you all suggest? Continue working my brain, making things difficult, or try something else that's also difficult? Oh, wait, like, give me a daily drawing routine and I'll pay you 1 billion. Okay. That is the easiest fucking thing in the world. Here. Number 1, sign up for Artwad. Number 2, follow literally this exactly. Okay. You can obviously change the workouts for whichever things you are interested in. But this is literally what I do. This is what I've been doing. I'm just doing more of each one because I want to get more reps in for each one before I change it up. But if you look at my channel, you'll see this is what I was doing before. I'm just doing it again now. But sometimes I'll add a warm up in between because with crazy scooters, I was getting brain dead. There you go. I don't know if is it clear? Oh, it is clear. It's very clear. There you go. That's literally what I do. Do that. Where's my fucking billion, you lying piece of shit? Give me my money. You didn't think I had it prepared, did you, motherfucker? All right, I guess I'm going to draw some other stuff because nobody said anything. So, what angle is this? Oh, okay, cool. Something like that, right? Can't see it. My eyes are closed. Oh, unfortunate. One day when you open your eyes, I'm sure you'll be able to stop being a lying piece of shit and give me the money I deserve. But until then, I will shamelessly believe in you. Uh, let's see. Wait. There you go. Fuck off. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. It's a 50-50, you know. You be yourself and you attract people like yourself. But the people like yourself, are they willing to spend on you? That's the real question. I think it's unfortunately becoming clear that my audience perhaps will not spend on me. But that's right now when I'm not that good. What about 5 years from now when well, I'm much better, but I'll probably be more goated, I guess. Right, 5 years from now, I can probably reach Tyrion, Holtout, or Broken Draw's current level. I think that's very reasonable. 5 years from now, yeah. Right, or whatever my version of that level, of his level is. But okay, I've kept this up here for long enough. I'm putting it back. Mali, you or Mali, I'm going to call him Mali. Mali, you piece of shit. You absolute scumbag. My big break is gonna come when some billionaire's son actually decides he likes my channel and just funds me. Please, if any of you come from wealth, stop wasting your time and use that wealth on me. It's the most logical decision, right? Funny man draws lines while complaining. Why not fund him so he can draw lines while complaining and counting his stacks? But either way, okay. So we got this, and then what happens? What happens again? Don't pronounce it like that, please. Okay, Mali. I won't do it, Mali. Thank you. Never. For you, Mali, I will never pronounce it like that ever again in my life. I'm very glad you made that clear, Mali. I appreciate you for telling me exactly how you felt, Mali. Thank you so much. Alright, perfect. Yes, you're welcome. Okay, I don't know. This part I still struggle with, but I think maybe that's where we can hopefully take some liberty, right? Draw a yellow submarine that's actually blue, but it's invisible. How the fuck am I supposed to do that with a black pen? What kind of retarded request is this? Oh my god. I want a new audience. I want new people. Okay. Uh, yeah, fucked up the perspective, but the beautiful part is, even if you fuck it up, as long as it looks relatively believable, it can work. Now, for me, it's just about finding that believability, right? Uh, something like that. It's okay. It's not perfect, but it's fine. And then we can just I don't know if this is accurate. Actually, it's looking very it's looking very off. But this is how we learn, right? It's not about being perfect. It's about pretending to be perfect. I actually lost the perspective completely here. So that makes sense. I literally stopped visualizing the perspective because I'm talking to you pieces of shits. So I'm drawing boxes and cylinders. Very nice. Put them in a cluster. Put them together. Put them in the same perspective. Put them on top of each other, behind each other. It's really gonna help your spatial reasoning. And think a lot. Think a lot till it's fucking painful. It's the only way. Good job. Good job, Mally. Now we all know this is not a good gun, but it's something. Also, I bought the Artwad thing because of you. Oh, thank you, bro. Just tell them, be like, hey, do you know about this YouTuber Viggy? He's literally the reason that I understand spatial reasoning words, all that shit, right? Please, shill me. Tried it for 1 month. God damn it. God fucking damn it. All right. Well, one day. You see how excited I got? That's how you know I have nothing else to do except fucking jerk off about Artwad. Didn't see improvement and I quit. Brother, 1 month? I'm gonna fucking kill you. 1 fucking month, you piece of shite. I spent 13 months doing this. I literally spent 13 months doing this. All manners, all variations of this. In fact, just to fucking prove a point as to how much grinding I did. I'm gonna get my goddamn my what is it? My binder that has it. Okay, this was gonna be a video later down the line, but just for you, just because you pissed me off, I'm gonna show you how much fucking work I did. Oh god, I'm dropping shit everywhere. Ugh. Hold up, I'll be right back. There he is. Okay, I'm back. Look, do you see this? Do you see the thickness of this fucking binder? Look how shit I was when I started. This is literally when I started, right? Drawbox. I started a drawbox. Look how fucking garbage. Look at this. Okay, months. This is when I first started trying to draw boxes and cylinders. Fucking just hundreds and thousands of lines I've practiced. You're telling me you quit after 1 month? This is 13 fucking months, you piece of shit. Look at it. And then I got fucked because I had to start again. I had to start again with a brush pen. Before brush pen, after brush pen. Okay? So tell me you fucking stopped after 1 month. You do not give up. You see? Look, and this was the final result. Okay? I want to show you something. Hold up. This thing's gonna fucking break. Yeah. Hold up. Fuck. I put all. Okay, whatever. Let's just say like this is like month 7, like a month after starting Drawbox. So like 2 months. No, sorry. Yeah, 2 months after starting Artwad, right? This is. I'm dropping everything here, but I had to show this. 13 months. Okay, 13 fucking months in. So that was just doing only this. This is all I did. Now, do you have to do that? No, you do not have to do that. But you do have to put the work in. Okay? So please, anybody who's watching this or listening to this, don't ever say, oh, I drew boxes for a month and then I quit. Because you're doing yourself a disservice. I'm not actually pissed at you. I'm just frustrated that you fell into the trap that everybody does when it comes to art, which is not understanding how long it takes. This is why whenever I do any of my drawings, I say years. I speak in years. Minimum, I speak in months. Okay? And I don't be vague either. I don't be vague. That's not a good sentence. But anyways, yeah. And look, and I'm still fucking up. I'm still fucking up so drastically, it's hilarious. Because you have to think, what am I doing right now? I'm not thinking. Live streams actually are very difficult because I literally end up not thinking. But I'm going to try. You're going to catch up to me? Fucking do it, bro. All right? If I can do it, you can do it. Do you see? It's just work. It's literally just work. Do you see how it was progression? The progression was very linear, very slow, very incremental. But time is going to pass anyways. Okay? All the amazing artists you see, that's basically what they are doing to this day. It's just time. So Mali, Mali, Gooli, Dally, you can fucking do it. Don't ever give up. And go back to Artwad and tell them how amazing I am. But yeah, that little sneak peek, little spurgy sneak peek I just gave you out of anger is it's gonna be a video at one point probably. But look, I guess this is a gun. Doesn't really look like a gun, to be honest. It kind of does, but this angle is a bit way too much because I should have been more this way. But I fucked it up because I was honestly I just wasn't thinking and I was fucking distracted talking to you. This is difficult. How the fuck do people live stream, bro? How do you live stream? It's fucking hard. Because you know, it is nice to talk to people who actually enjoy your content. Yeah, no worries. But yeah, it's nice to talk to people who enjoy content. But at the same time, my content is improvement. My content is literally getting better. And what's required to get better? Actual forethought, right? Actually fucking thinking and doing stuff. I'm just gonna turn this into a fake gun. When in doubt, just literally add wires. It'll make everything seem like it's sci-fi, right? Ooh, we have one coming out here, and now it's adding here. Oh my god, how'd that happen? Whoa. Sci-fi gun, sci-fi gun, sci-fi gun. Yeah, and then we can have, I don't know. But yeah, my friend actually, when I do go back to drawing from reference, which is after the imagination bulk that I've been doing right now, which you guys will see again in months or like a month, because my backlog is fucking goated. But uh, yeah, he gave me, what is it, like the C-37 or some shit, like because he's in the military, right? So he knows all these different types of guns. But okay, I'm gonna stop drawing this. It looks a bit whack. I don't like it. But another thing that we can just practice right now is just the gun part, right? We can actually explain it to ourselves in a very simple manner and then follow it in a very simple manner, right? So we have a box because we always have a box, right? We have a box or a plane. That's something that always exists at all times in art, at least in representational art, right? This is what we have. Now we're going to practice putting some specific part of the gun inside that box, right? I have what? Oh, it's already been 50 minutes. Okay, I have like 10 minutes. Maybe I'll go for 20 because I do like streaming and having people come around, but I forgot to draw this, whatever, the back. Now, the part of the gun that I want to focus on is this right here because it's confusing, right? So it's something like you follow this, so we're getting that curvature. And then what? We follow this, so we get this curvature. Right? This tends to seemingly have also like a cutoff right there. And what's happening here? Is this where the cylindrical shape of the gun is resting on top of? Right? Something like this. You know, and then we have another smaller one maybe. This is what I've learned so far. I've just learned about basic pistols. So it's not perfect. Would you say? Why can't you do it for 2 hours or more? Just it's late. I'm tired. I would. I've done 3 hour streams before, but I actually have a very strict schedule. Okay, art isn't the only thing I do. I also job hunt for 3 hours. I do some YouTube. I do YouTube uploading, scheduling, editing. Editing, i.e., just adding background music, but still, it takes a bit of time. For an hour, I gym for 2 hours. I play piano for an hour. Eating takes me an hour. Right? What else do I do? I go for a morning run, blah blah blah. I mean that shit never, like, my day is very packed with shit, right? So I would love, trust me, I would love to just draw all the time, but for that this one needs to be a full-time thing, and I don't have the means for a full-time thing. I just it's impossible. Okay, YouTube does not pay whatsoever, right? Something like this. Something like that. The gun has something going on here, which is difficult to understand, but my friend did give me a reference. Don't worry, man, it's understandable. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I would love to. I genuinely would fucking love to. Trust me. It is, it would be a dream come true. But, because then think about it. Like, if I could do, oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. I'm actually gonna practice what Kim Jong Il shows, right? He makes it very simple. He says, like, it's just like this. It's two chocolate bars, is how he describes it, right? He says you have one here, and then you have one down going down the same way, but it's at an angle. So if we follow this perspective, we just follow that, and we could just make this slightly more tilted, right? That's how he describes it. It's like two chocolate bars connected like so. So I try to keep that in mind, because that, trust me, that little angling right there, first of all, I made it way too much, because look at this and look at that, right? It should have been much more subtle, like this. That was the first mistake. The second mistake was also being alive. And the third mistake, I don't know what the third mistake was. I swear I had two mistakes in mind. I don't know anymore. I don't fucking know anymore. But let's just keep trying, I guess. Right. I go into a gun range for my boy's bachelor party, so I'm trying to remember what that looked like as well. That's what I was trying to do, something like this. It was a shotgun. A shotgun does not look like that. You know, you think you're paying attention, you think you understand what you're doing, but no matter how much you're observing, you really just need to get the shapes in your head as much as possible. Right. But yeah, I would love to do this full time because the thing, like, I mean, my channel is a progress channel, right? The more I improve, the more people will watch. It's just a fact, right? The better I get consistently, the better people will watch. Now, I'm always going to get better consistently because I'm always practicing the right things and I'm always trying to get better and focus on just pure form and practicing form. That's how I got to this point. It's been 2.5 years since I started art, right? A bit, the 2 years and just a bit over 6 months. And this is what I can do now, right? And I did try to think decently hard about this, but there were lots of parts where I was kind of dicking around, just talking to you dipshits. But that is pretty decent improvement. Now, in 5 years, progress is exponential. You know, it caps at a certain point, but I'm not at that cap yet, right? Because I know there's a lot of things to learn. So obviously, in 5 years, my channel is going to be much bigger. There's going to be a lot more of you watching, blah, blah, blah. But if I could do it full time, you know, I'd be doing this. I'd be fucking doing this shit 24/7, right? And it's just, and I get faster too. Like I just get better. I get faster. What the fuck? I get better faster too. 1 hour a day for 2 years. 1 hour a day. Okay, that's why I say roughly, because some days I did more, some days I did less. Recently, for the past 2 months, roughly, like on, you know, most of the time I've been doing 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, because I've been laid off, right? I don't have work right now. That's the only reason. But yes, since November 1st, 2022, roughly on average, 5 hours a week, right? 1 hour a day, 5 hours a week, 5 days a week. That's it. That's it. But it's all been this. I just showed you my big ass fucking clump, right? 13 months of that, right? So, and then I was like, okay, I'm spending way too much time on that now. And then I'm doing all this and actually manipulating and all that stuff. But it takes time. And that's what you need to focus on. Just taking that time. See, and once you understand the basic shapes of a gun, you can literally do shit like this. Right. Hopefully you can find a job. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You know, Canada is actually horrible right now, so we shall honestly see. But it's the same thing with art, right? I just got to keep spamming job applications. You know, seeing if anybody knows if there's any work around. Right. But yeah, like because I know the basic shapes of a gun roughly, it's really cool that I can do something like this now. Right. But again, I struggle with this part a lot, the actual trigger mechanism. But maybe now we can find a way to make it look decent. And this is the thing, like my perspective is a lot more intuitive now because I'm able to zoom out. That's another thing, really focus on zooming out, right? I know there's a lot of things when it comes to form and perspective, but if there's one thing if there's a couple things I can tell you to keep focusing on, it's line, visual, like having clean, consistent line work, right? Mine aren't amazing either, but like, cause like, look, I struggle so much at this angle. It's a wobbly and shit, right? But line, visualizing what it is you want to draw, whatever you're practicing, right? Whether it's two boxes, whether it's a bunch of clusters, whether it's bending a box, right? Trying to find the plane and all that shit. Like whether it's any of that, you know, just visualizing it to the best of your ability, right? And zooming out, like trying to see the perspective that you're doing as on as much surface area of the page as possible. I think that's what's really helped me, like those three things. And again, it's all written up here. I have like little notes up here up on top of my desk. It says current meta skills. Meta skills are skills within the main skill, right? What is the main skill? Art. What are the meta skills? Zoom out, what I've written for myself. Zoom out, think ahead, confident lines. Yo, what's up, Jeff? And then again, like little things Master Kim Jong-gi says, be patient, take your time, visualize the grid 24/7, think until discomfort. All part of learning. But here, maybe we can actually make this trigger a bit more interesting, right? Because I have that liberty to do so. Something like that. And again, my lines aren't fucking amazing or perfect either, but I'm just what is it? I don't know, gay. I don't even know anymore. Viggy confirmed homo. All right. Anyways, this was probably a mistake right here, but we can probably make it work because if this is the perspective I've established, then we just have to go slightly back and bring you like that. And again, like I know this shape exists some way or another, right? So I don't know what that is, the lock, the hatch, whatever the fuck. My friend was telling me all that shit when I went to go chill with him. And I'm like, wow, bro, I understand so much. I don't understand shit, bro. I need to relearn all of that. Oh, and he said there's also something for the magazine. So there you go. Right? And then you could just create like a cool little pattern like that. That has depth maybe. So I don't know. Something like that. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. But yes, and then I like to do this just to establish the perspective further. Even little things like texture. Again, I'm not an expert on texture whatsoever, but just adding little things like this, I think, can make it look a lot more believable, right? Again, like these little rendering. What are they called? What does ArtWad call them? Form indications. But yeah, the reason I was a bit of a dick earlier, Ali, and to anybody who was watching this afterwards, like the reason I got really passionate about, look at all the work I've done, is not to show you like I'm better than you have done all this work. It's to show you that I'm just a fucking normal dude, clearly, who has a very distasteful personality, and even I was able to accomplish that. So if I can do it, you can do it. That's the mentality you want to carry with yourself, obviously in anything, but especially art, because art is something that's so visceral, it's so tangible, right? When we put down a line, it's a reflection of what we're capable of. So when putting this down, it whether we want it to or not, it feels like a reflection of our ability and something that is maybe difficult to mentally move past in terms of seeing progress. So that's why I'm doing this channel, to show you that progress exists. It's very slow, but it exists, right? Remember when I was starting to do guns? If any of you watched my practicing reference videos, right? I'm legally blind, whatever, building visual library. Remember the guns I drew there, and look at the guns I'm drawing here. I haven't really practiced guns that much since then. It's been a month and a half since then, but look at how it's still consistently, uh, if not of the same quality, a bit better. Who is the girlie with tig bitties? Oh, fucking Mali or Mali or whatever the fuck was told me to draw his favorite. Told me to fucking draw his dream girl. So you know, I gave him a lady boy. That's a cock. Maybe I should make it more obvious. There you go. But yeah, yeah, seeing all your progress motivates me to keep practicing 100%. All right. My memes aside, obviously I want to be a huge YouTuber and fucking retire and like have money and all that shit. But if I can just get everybody to just draw, or at the very least people to just see that if some random fucker on the internet can do it, why can't I? That's still a lot. That's still a lot. It's not enough. I still want money, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot. But okay, that's pretty cool. I love your channel, man, for real. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, it's been 64 minutes. It's almost midnight. Heck yeah, Emily. Practice is truly everything. It really is. Intentional practice. Just the biggest thing I can tell you, I know I keep saying this is what I can tell you. Okay. I said line, I said visualize, and I said zoom out, right? The precedent for all of this is just think as hard as you can. That discomfort that you feel, that little pit in your stomach that you feel when you're like, I can't do this. Embrace it, go through with it, focus will come and go in bouts, right? I've listened to a lot of Huberman podcasts regarding learning. Like focus will come and go in bouts, but just do your best to keep your focus and your attention and your discomfort in your focus there, whatever you're practicing, right? And keep your hand loose when you're drawing. That's what I'm practicing right now, right? Because my hand was so tight, my first stream, my thumb got sore. So yeah, if there's anything I can tell anyone who's drawing from my experience, right, what I've been able to accomplish is I'm getting fucking passionate about this shit, man. I'm about to cry. Yeah, no. Focus on your line work. Focus on visualizing what you're seeing, however you visualize. Kim Jong-gi sees it on the paper. Peter Han sees it in his head, kind of. Karl Kopinski kind of sees a mix. I see kind of a mix too at times. It's nothing particular. It's nothing cemented in stone, right? It's all particular to the individual. But yeah, visualize line work and zoom out. Try to zoom out on that perspective. Like try to see if you're drawing something that's this big, try to put it in a box that's like this big, right? Because that gives you room to play around with it and so on, right? I'm drawing something this big. I'm now practicing seeing a box that's almost triple that size. Same with this. I see a box that's double that size. So yeah, it's all also a very, very important skill. And preceding all of that, or underlying all of that, is just think as hard as you can and just feel good. Just feel good. Like just enjoy the errors. Oh, and make lots of errors. Yeah, make lots of errors. There's a lot. But I hope those 3 to 4 things, just keep those in mind as much as you can, right? Enjoy the process. Fucking quote unquote greened second is back. You came back at a horrible time. I'm literally finishing up, but enjoy looking at this, and you can catch the VOD, right? Once it's done publishing or uploading or whatever. So everyone who's here, I greatly appreciate it. I'm slowly getting more and more people who seem to just enjoy watching me stream. Every Monday, sometime in the afternoon, EST, right? Like anywhere from 12 to 3, I guess, or 11 to 3. And then sometime at night, anywhere from 8 to 11. Really, really not consistent, I know, like not like super set, not like my videos or anything, but that's my schedule for the time being because I do things in slightly different ways some days, and some days I just wake up late. Like today, I woke up late because my body's just dying because I fucking had a busy last week. But yes, I enjoy all the new people coming. Thank you. I enjoy all the new people being cummed on. So thank you for that as well, right? But yeah, as always, fuck you for watching. Keep drawing, and please give me money. Thank you. And now again, I'm just gonna and then.